Hello, everybody, with my weak-ass muscles. I'm Tony Gaglione.
I'm Shawn Adams, definitely.
We're going to talk about some NHL. Okay, the Blues have just traded Chris Stewart for Ryan Miller and Steve Ott.
Yeah, for some draft picks.
Dude.
For some draft picks.
Ryan Miller
is on a team now.
to St. Louis.
He's on a team.
Does that make St. Louis the favorite to win the Stanley Cup?
I don't know about favorite to win the Cup, but St. Louis already plays great defense.
Sure,
now they have a goalie, a world-class goalie.
World-class.
So, the old motto, defense wins
Yaroslav
championships.
Halak is gone. He's on Buffalo now.
Yeah.
That was part of the Chris Stewart trade.
Yeah, but the whole thing is now, defense wins championships. They have a very solid
funny
chance,
thing that I saw-
especially in the West.
The funny thing that I saw the other day is that Ryan Miller's first start in St. Louis gave up 3 goals, and St. Louis had to come back and win 4-3.
We'll get used to that.
So what I'm thinking is you know what? Ryan Miller is a flash of his former self.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that Ryan Miller is a world class goalie anymore.
No, he's world class.
No, I'm not gonna say he's a world class
Team
goalie
USA
anymore.
number one
You're
guy.
gonna see firsthand, like you tell me in football, because you know football, you know soccer, I know hockey.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now that it doesn't really matter who they play in the first round. Ryan Miller's gonna get lit up. First seed, second seed, and the 7th seed is gonna beat him.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. In the West, the 7th seed is like the 3 seed in the East.
It doesn't really matter. The point of the matter is
The
that
7th
Ryan
seed in the
Miller will
West
get
is good.
lit up,
Okay, so
and you won't see him
okay,
anymore.
So you're telling me somebody like Phoenix or Minnesota as a 7th seed?
Easily.
Minnesota, I see.
Easily.
I don't know about Phoenix. So.
Easily. Phoenix is a team they had to come back on the other day.
Is Ottawa going to make the 8th seed?
That's Easter.
I know, but are they going to make it?
They might.
Because they're dangerous.
They might. They're dangerous as far as
They
the 8
scored
seed goes
more
for
shorthanded goals than anyone else.
except for the Blackhawks.
No, they beat the Blackhawks
Except
by
for the
3
Blackhawks.
goals.
No, I'm sorry.
You can look it up. Look it up. They've got more.
Look at that sexy uniform right
That's
there. I'm
ugly.
sorry.
That's
We're
Soldier
staring
Field
at
stuff.
the Soldier Field.
By the way,
Wow.
Crawford, if anyone knows what happened to Corey Crawford's pads, please report to the Blackhawks management because somebody stole his gear.
Yeah, somebody stole all of his stuff. What the heck?
Somebody came up on some NHL quality.
You know what's funny
gold
is
stuff,
my
and
dad.
They don't fit. They don't
my
fit.
dad has a Steelers jacket that when the Steelers played the Bears at Soldier Field, he stole from Terry Bradshaw.
You're good.
He has a
Yeah, he
Steelers
just admitted to
Terry
that.
Bradshaw jacket.
Live.
And you know, yeah, put him
Terry,
in jail.
Call me, Terry. You know what
No,
I'm
we
saying?
got your jacket right here.
Right here.
Trust
I'll get
me.
it for you. Trust me.
It's
You
about
probably love
5
it.
sizes too big for me. Trust me.
Yeah. Also, the
What else we got
Oilers.
in hockey?
The Oilers. They
Ben
signed
Scrivens.
Ben Scrivens to an extension. So they didn't just sign him.
I'm gonna clap because
We actually have a goalie now.
you have a goalie.
We have a goalie and we have
Ben
offense.
Scrivens is a solid goalie.
Yes, he was.
You don't have any defense to back him up.
Nope, we don't know to do defense, but we got offense to score
But
goals.
you have a goalie.
We got scoring goals and
And now
saves.
you have Ilya Bryzgalov on the trade block.
Yeah, we're gonna get some defensive men.
That's fine. That's the perfect way to go.
what's his
Is
face?
you drop out Bryzgalov and you say, you know what? I need a defenseman for Bryzgalov. That's it.
I don't know if the Flames will trade it to Edmonton because of rivalry, but Flames defensive man is on the block now. Just turned down. I don't know about what's up with the NHL this year, but everybody is like, I don't want a
Are
contract
you talking about
extension.
Phaneuf? Because he's on Toronto now.
Oh, so they did get rid of him.
Toronto.
Okay.
Yes, he is because he's on the block because Toronto is not going to be in the playoffs. So that would be great. Bryzgalov for Phaneuf.
Yeah.
Phaneuf to Edmonton.
Yeah.
Edmonton has Scrivens.
A defensive player.
One defensive player.
A defensive player.
And the rest is
There's
offense.
4 lines. We have 2 defensive players per line, so 8 people. We're 1 out of 8. Actually,
whatever.
I'll say we're 1 out of 6 because really your 4th line defensive
right.
men can be.
The Hawks traded Brandon Peary for 2 draft picks to the Florida Panthers.
And
now
they
wait,
signed Bollig to an extension.
wait. They signed Bollig to a 6-year extension.
No, 3-year.
3-year extension. I like the trade.
Yeah, because it's
For
the
Brandon
Panthers.
Peary because it's Brandon Peary to the Panthers for their first pick in the next 2 drafts. So
Is that the same GM still?
Yeah, Dale Talon used to be on the Hawks.
Yeah, he just loves Blackhawks players.
Check it out. When the Panthers are last again, we get the first round pick in like 1 to 5. for the Hawks, for Brandon Perry. Not to mention,
Twice.
the next year,
it'll happen twice.
we get the first-round pick from 1 to 5, probably because Carolina's terrible, for Brandon Perry. Brandon Perry was the AHL All-Star MVP, and he was almost Rookie of the Year for the Hawks. And I think that's a great trade because we do not need this
Okay,
guy.
speaking of potential blockbuster trades,
Okay.
Martin Brodeur on the trade block, the Devils. Hawks are rumored in it, but
It's rumored.
it's rumored. But there's a lot of people being linked because a lot of people are willing to dish out major parts
Yeah.
to get Brodeur, which the Hawks said they weren't willing to do.
No, they are not.
So that kind of
Why would you?
I know, but that kind of puts the Hawks at the backseat, which may not be a bad thing because here's what I'm saying: somebody in the West, it's not St. Louis, but somebody in the West could go out and make that mistake. Brodeur's a great goalie, but
He's only got 1 or 2 years left, though.
But that's what I'm thinking. But you got to look at the defense that Brodeur has played his career with. It wasn't
Bryce
just
Salvador.
him. That's right. It
I
wasn't
mean,
just
you
him.
got a solid
so
D.
one of these teams that get bought up in the Brodeur headlights, they trade some pieces away. They don't really have the quality defensemen.
I'm gonna agree
first
with you.
through third lines, and especially in the West.
Especially
Teams
because
in the West
Brodeur's
want a goalie.
old.
Because this is what I'm saying. In the West, okay, in the East, it's a crapshoot. Penguins versus everybody else, right? In the West, everybody's got quality goalies. You got Jonathan Quick. You have Ryan Miller. You got Corey Crawford. You got all the good teams. Got was it Mike Smith of Phoenix?
No, sure.
You got everybody in the West has quality goalies. Now a team that's
Jimmy Howard.
Jimmy Howard.
Oh, well, no, he's in the East now. I'm
He's
sorry.
in the East, he's the
He
Panthers,
moved over.
Yeah.
No, he moved over from Detroit. Moved from the West to the East.
Oh yeah.
which is
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah. Let's
But
hopefully see
whatever,
Hawks,
okay.
Red Wings final. But yeah. So one of these Western teams might make that mistake. They'll already be in the playoffs. They'll already have that 4, 5, or 6
And they're going
seed,
to rely on the old man.
and then the old man's going to get lit up, kind of like.
Well,
Ryan
we'll
Miller.
see what happens. I'm not too sure about that.
He's old,
but
dude.
we're going to see what happens.
He's
We're
like
going to
Tim
see what
Howard in goal,
happens.
man.
Dude,
can't
thanks
move
for
side to
watching segment 2 of Smack Talk. I'm Tony Gaglione.
I'm Shawn Adams.
Check out segment 3.
That's muscle. That is not muscle.
Dude, I am way stronger than you.
No.